What's up, Tigers? Welcome to this episode of the show where we are going to be looking at whether social media is really like smoking for your soul. Yeah. My name is James and welcome to Talk Tigers. We are here to let your mind roar by talking all things mental health. And don't worry, there are no harmful side effects to letting your mind roar except awesomeness. So is social media really like smoking for the soul, and why even ask this question? Good question. So a few weeks back, a team from the University of Montreal up in good old Canada released a study where they found that social media was linked to an increase in depression among teens, and also they found a similar effect with TV. Of all the things you can spend your screen time on, social media was found to be the most harmful. Shocker, right? This because teens would spend hours and hours scrolling through Instagram and comparing themselves to all these influencers and celebrities. Oh my god, I wish I could have a six-pack and I could be in the Bahamas swimming with the pigs. Oh my god, my life sucks. What are you looking at? So social media and Instagram in particular can be particularly dangerous because of a thing called upward social comparison. So basically when you go on your Instagram and you see influencers, celebrities, or even your friends having a good time, say they're off in Thailand living it up, and the first thought you have is, God, I wish I didn't have such a crappy job and I could be in Thailand having fun. Everything else you then see scrolling through Instagram that's in any way better than your life is going to reinforce this belief that you're a crappy person and you have a crappy job and everything's crappy, and it just creates this toxic circle that is really, really bad for depression. Essentially what you're doing is you get that first thought of negativity from seeing something on Instagram, nail goes in, and every other post you see you're hammering and hammering and hammering that nail in, and this is what leads to this toxic spiral of negativity around social media, which is not good for you. So what can you do instead of social media? So my next answer here is a great victory for any fellow gaming nerds out there. So the study also found that gaming, in an unexpected finding, made people happier. And the main cited reason behind this was because you're actually playing online with people, or you're playing in person with people. And this is huge, and I think it highlights really the biggest problem with social media is because it feels like it's social, but in reality it's not. Whereas gaming, we're actually there interacting with people, and it's giving us that real human connection that we really desire and we're really getting disconnected from in society today. So the fact that video games make us happy, whereas social media does not, shows where the real issue is here. Is basically that we're craving real relationships and real connections with people. Social media is essentially like taking a shower with your raincoat on. You feel like you're getting clean, but in reality, you're not. So what can we do to go out and wet ourselves with interactions and real connections with people? Now we're in an age where teens on average spend 6 to 7 hours a day on social media. So basically a full-time job. Work, when you see me work. Even scarier with all this social media use is the effects it brings on. It brings on anxiety, depression, struggle to socially interact, and it can also lead to substance abuse. So this is new laughing matter. So what can we do in little steps to move away from social media towards these real interactions? And this can be tricky because with this whole disconnectedness from social media, we can feel real crippling anxiety genuinely among my generation, 20s and teens now today, where you're just scared to interact and you don't know how to interact socially as well as you can. So in terms of going out into the real world, one thing you can do that's a nice baby step, just even go for a walk around your block. Go to a coffee shop. You don't have to talk to people, but baby steps in the right direction. If you're a gamer, go online. Try join a chat with your friends. Try join another game. Baby steps is how we get there. And if you fail today, don't beat yourself up. Pump yourself up. and try again tomorrow. Compassion is your best friend when we're trying to move away from social media to our new medium. So the all-important question, is social media like smoking for your soul? And the answer is, it depends. It depends on, are you one of these teenagers or one of these people who spend 6 to 7 hours a day scrolling through social media? Then yes, it is like smoking for your soul, because it creates this self-imposing negativity vacuum that literally sucks the life and the joy out of you. On the other hand, if you are someone who's conscious of your social media use and you only casually use it, then no, it's not like smoking for your soul, and that's okay. But the big difference is, does social media control your thoughts, therefore it controls your feelings, therefore it controls your action, or does it not? Some of us will be in one camp or the other, or we'll be in the middle. But the fact you're watching or listening to this and you become aware of your social media use, congratulations, you've taken the first step in the right direction. And that is a very promising start. Oh, what's up? Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it big time. Please remember to hit that like button. You can scratch it if you want, if you're a bit freaky like that. And subscribe, please. And I'll see you in the next one. So go on, scram, shoo.